Okay, well, I actually have smoke coming out this time, so I'm going to put a little bit of smoke on there. Okay, so this is the queen. It's on the outside frames. I'll let her get out of the way a little bit. I'm using pine straw in my smoker. I was told that was good to use. So I'll start by removing an outside frame. And what I want to understand, I'm least likely to get my queen. The outside frame. One frame loose, kind of. Let's see if I can get this other side loose. Buddies. Try not to smush it in there. Nice tight fit, evidently. And they do make a tool that's made for taking the frames out. I don't have one of those. So, I won't be using one. Now this looks like this has got some honey up there. They may be taking some sugar water in here. I'll take a little bit of time to look at this since I don't know what I'm looking at. Just kind of see if I don't know if you can see that dripping there, but there's actually a little bit of, I believe it's honey dripping out. And there's a cell there where there was a little bit of cross combing. So I've actually brought a knife with me today since I didn't notice a little cross combing. I'm gonna try and get rid of that while I've got this frame out. The rest of the frames I'm going to try to leave inside. It was actually looked like they had capped some honey, and I don't know if they just went a little bit too far, but I don't want it to cross over too bad. I've got a bee there that's snacking on the honey that was coming out. Okay. I'll take this one and just lean it down right there. Hopefully I didn't squish anybody. I've got some cross combing here on the inside of the frame. I'm going to remove that. Start the cross comb a little bit here. I mean, it was just a little bit, but I just don't want them to. We'll try to keep them from getting in the habit of doing that. I may have a bee on my face right here. okay. My wife says I didn't, so I'm glad I didn't really. I don't want to be on my face. The reason I'm not wearing a veil is because a couple of reasons. Number one, I want to be able to see the bees. I'm not used to wearing it. And in the same aspect, I don't know how to see my queen. I want to be able to see my queen better so that I don't accidentally squish my queen. That would be definitely a bad thing. Alright, so this frame here is loose. If you can come in a little closer with the camera, I want you to see where they're trying to cross comb here a little bit on the top. Just look directly in there. I'll give it a little puff of smoke real quick, just to kind of try to drive the bees down away from the top. See right here where they're crossing it up? That's something that, the way I understand it, I don't want the bees to do, because it will make a mess. I may have had a little bit too much space in there when I initially started. Now, I believe this right here is either going to be, it's going to be some honey around some capped brood, I think. Yes, I actually see some inside of the holes here. There's some brood, and they're getting ready to come out. So I'm going to take a good bit of time and look for this queen. When you're looking for the queen, the way I understand it, she's going to actually have a longer abdomen, and the other bees will huddle around her a lot of times. There'll be what's called a rosette, where they'll be circling around the queen. So that's what I'm looking for. It should be the one that's actually sticking her abdomen inside of the frames that she's laying the eggs. Now actually, inside of these holes, way down inside, I can see where eggs have been laid. There's larvae. There's a lot of larvae down inside there, so that's a good sign. And around the outside of this, there's a lot of what I guess is honey. I don't see my queen on this side. I'm gonna see there's a lot more bees on this side than there was on the other. Okay, there's my queen right there, I believe. If I can get it back around, I'll show you. See right here? She has a larger abdomen. She's a fairly light color queen. And she's sticking her abdomen in the hole. So that is awesome. I actually found my queen, which is the main thing I was looking for today. So now that I know where she is at, I'm going to replace this frame in here very carefully. And that's pretty exciting, to be honest with you. I didn't know if I'd be able to find her today. I'm going to try to do this without any... I just want to make sure we don't have anything else going on the inside here. There's a little honey on this knife. I just want to try to see what it tastes like. Oh, that's good. It's real good. I really like honey. I like it a lot. So now I'm just going to try to get rid of a little bit of this cross combing. You can see the wax I put that in here. It had a little honey on it. We've got a little bee going wild with it. Oh, he's leaving now. He's kind of camera shy, I guess. Or she's camera shy. It's okay. It's understandable. Sometimes I'm a little camera shy. Sometimes I'm not. That's just the way I am. And I guess bees can be the same way. The larvae on the inside on that one frame that I was looking at, they were actually extremely light colored, which the way I understand that is a good thing. You don't want to have the dark brood. There's little holes in the frame around where the alright buddies, watch out. I want to squish you. The little holes in there is an area where the bees could actually stick. They think the bees stick their head in there to keep the brood warm, maintain a certain temperature. So they're using that pretty good. I am now going to try to get rid of this cross combing if they'll allow me. Well, he's supposed to move. He didn't move. So right here, cross combing. Get that over there. A little bit more cross combing there. Oh, there's another piece of cross comb. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. I don't want to, again, I don't want it to be an issue later on down the line. Now I actually did spin this frame around, so I'm going to go back and put it in the original orientation. I don't want to cause any trouble. When I was looking at the frame initially and even now, I want to try to keep the frame above the hive, just in case the queen has moved around. You don't want to accidentally drop her outside of your hive.